go respond to a waitress is flirting. It's the kind of guy who would have tried to pick up the waitress regardless of whether she was flirting or not. Not necessarily. Like, if it's a matter of professionally being acceptable or not. Like, if someone has the capacity to flirt, it doesn't mean they're flirting with everyone all the time. Some people might, but if someone is at work and you're like a normal person who recognizes someone at work is not necessarily flirting with you, but then they actually do seriously flirt with you, then you're like, oh wait, okay, you can be playful a little bit back, and then it might escalate and escalate. Someone might back off, one or the other. You wouldn't have flirted with them in the first place unless they in the position of they are a captive audience, unless they did it first. Like, you would have the capacity to do it. Okay, think of it this way. Rules of engagement. Fire not unless fired upon. Sometimes I don't even notice I'm being fired at. That's fair. The radar might be a little shitty. I just don't flirt with the waitress. I do the same thing every Monday. Tip 20%, get a nice booth. Hell yeah. Fantastic customer. Someone lives in Southern USA. I've got her accustomed to being called darling, honey, sweetie, baby, love is nothing more than general thing. Oh yeah, it's area dependent. Mostly kept yourself away from other people, but people around you have generally said I should be hooking up with many ladies. I kind of get it from like a perspective of you don't want to be weird and you're worried about maybe, you know, offending people. All I can say to that is don't try and force being a Casanova because you want, but just talk to people normally. A big surprise is that unless you are naturally Giga Chad Casanova sweet talky, you might f it up very badly. So just be a normal person and talk to people as if they are not someone to be f***ed. That's kind of it. Like just genuinely listen to them and care about what they have to say and say things back playfully. Like that's it. And don't chicken out halfway through, commit to it. Sometimes that might mean it's time to leave, but just be kind and talk to people. Desperation smells from a mile away. So if you treat every person you speak to as a potential sex partner, it will be seen, noticed, and kind of like, oh, yeah, as most of the reactions. But if you just treat them like people and not as an end goal, then it tends to work out way more. Be normal, I see the problem now. I failed the first step. It'll be okay. Normal is different per area, per person, per group. Yada yada. Practice makes perfect. Just get out there and try more things. And all else fails, read books with both first person and third person perspectives and start to try and internalize, why does this character do this? Oh, because of this. Why are they acting this way? Oh, because of that. Sometimes it might be because the author sucks at writing. That makes it a little hard. But but usually you can get a mosaic of what makes humans behave in a certain way. You'll get there. Sex is easy, but going in a relationship takes dedication. Oh yeah, I say as someone that has not had a genuine serious relationship to the point of considering marriage before. How to read a bunch of Yuri? No, most Yuri is quite badly written, especially in regards to the fact that they're usually like high schoolers that have no idea of what the f their own emotions are and also dealing with being Japanese. You are not Japanese. You're also not in high school. Those are two very different things. Do not read Yuri for your romantic advice. Otherwise, your first thing will be, but what do my parents think? Will society accept us? I have homeroom. No, just, it'll be okay. You should read the stuff that has age-appropriate internal dialogue. Hi, Jets, welcome in. How you doing? Jets, do you agree that the best way to just talk to people is as if they are regular people and that flirting is really just kind of just talking to people as if they are not sex objects and generally just caring about what they have to say? I'm trying to explain to chat that just talk to people. If something happens, it happens. But otherwise, just go into it with the expectation of, this is a fun conversation. Lamau, Europe. I'll take that. Just be friends with people, bros. Hell yeah. One minute you say you like her shoelaces, the next you're getting your black back blown out. Well, congratulations on finding a goth woman, I guess. Congratulations. Relationships seem lame and cringe romantic and stuff. Just have a lot of friends. Friends are cool. Yeah. Also, it needed to be said, but do not f your boss, chat. Do not try to f your boss. If your boss makes an advance on you, play it off. Do not f your boss. In high school, one girl shot at me 3 separate times over a high school career and airballed every time purely because you were a dumbass. I mean, you're in high school, everyone is. Don't feel bad about that. You might remember that at like now and every year for the next 50, but you're in high school. Don't feel too bad about it. She probably didn't know if you actually felt the same way either. She probably thinks back to that moment as well. Not someone else's boss. See, that's fine. That's like chain of command. Like that's fine. It's not maybe fraternization, but still. If the boss touches me, yell, "Don't touch me," and do it. No, you say, "That's not, I don't know you. That's my purse." Give him the Bubby Hill. Mako's gonna go up to sucking it out just to flex on clear. That is a married man, chat. How dare. I know we were talking about rental girlfriend, but still. Don't go up to married people or people in relationships either. Definite no on that. I've had times where I've been at a party and there's been various things that happen, and a girl might be like cozying up to me, and I just went, wait a minute. Did you say you had like a boyfriend? I just, oh no, thank you for, that's very kind of you to ask actually, but I'm poly. I went, oh. What's poly again? She went, I can be in multiple relationships. I went, oh, okay, cool. So it was fine. But don't make sure if you're gonna kiss, so like, wait a minute. No, you leave out to that. No, chat, it's fine to... Poly means someone can be in multiple relationships. It doesn't mean I'm gonna go into a relationship with them, because I don't do the whole poly thing. I've had times like I've been with someone that is poly, but then like because you know, you try and get like a 21st century perspective, and you're like, okay, maybe if everyone's doing this, sure, I'll date someone that is poly, but I wouldn't want to have multiple partners myself. And the thought of them being poly and like with someone else makes me feel like kind of icky inside. So I stopped doing it from then on. I tried the one time and went, nah, kind of isn't for me. Like if people can make it work, that's fine. Yeah, there's an element of consent to that. Unfortunately, even with the consent, I'm still just like, I don't really feel comfortable having them with someone else. It feels kind of icky. Yeah, I'm a monogamous lady. I'm not really sure if it's like relationship time, but you know, if stuff happens, it happens, but don't go looking for it, essentially. Get some poly people, go with other poly, eventually have a daisy chain if you don't want to be associated with. Yeah, I did see that there's like the whole thing with anyone that's poly, technically could have like 100 partners that they'd wear STDs for, which is, ugh. Use condoms, chat. Please use condoms. I know in the modern day, people like, oh, but we can cure every STD with medicine now. Please still use condoms. They're still not good to have, and you probably will spread them to other people who may not know. Just use condoms. And also pregnancy. You don't want to get pregnant, chat. When a man puts his ding-a-ling in a woman's dong-a-long, the fella gets pregnant like a seahorse. So, you don't want to get pregnant, chat. Strap that thing. The dog is getting a bird and bees discussion with Mako today. Hey, look, bounce at a crazy style according to Herman Miller.